3, 2, 1, and it's game time, baby. Connex 5 bringing you grand finals action of this Get Cracked 3v3 MacGuffin tournament. Purple team up there, that's going to be Team Roof, undefeated so far. They've got the 1 set advantage. Egg Control fighting their way. They got sent down to the lower bracket by them. Fought their way back in. They're going to try to reset the bracket with a best of 3. They'll have to win that twice. So they've got a lot of work in front of them. Right off the bat, early fighting back and forth. We'll see who can kind of jockey their way into position to try to take an early lead.
MacGuffin dropped. MacGuffin dropped. Enemy MacGuffin. MacGuffin dropped. Enemy MacGuffin.
So much like we've seen earlier in the day, lots of cutting off the flag carrier, coming up big, not even letting them get that capture point and get those points on the board, but Egg Control does strike first, and they get the first Vindicator, and that could be huge. They can take an early lead, really establish themselves. Nice throw there by Death Row. We've seen the throws at the last second right before you die, just to throw the enemy team off just a little bit. There's a few more points on the board, though, as we see an early lead here, taken by Egg Control. All right, so we got Shaft coming out here, trying to get that finishing blow. And there it is. They're finally getting that off of the point. I mean, kind of surprised that that early defense by Egg Control was so effective. Putting them all the way up almost to 40 points on the board early on.
Enemy MacGuffin.
And there you go, past the 50-point mark. You see red here by hhoyt. So far, Egg Control doing a great job living up to their name, controlling not just their eggs, but also the power-ups in the map. They're going to have to find this flag carrier, though. Ooh, taking that early damage up front. Nice job there switching. A lot of players in that situation would be stubborn and keep that pincer out. And there he goes, killing himself. I think that one was intentional to reset his health. Goon's going to have it in his hands. Looking for a route to the base. 3 players for purple, all relatively healthy, and he takes him out. Death Row nails him with a shoddy blast. Vindicator will be spawning soon. There's 10 points on the board now for Team Roof, so already eating into that lead, but this power-up will be huge. Nice shot there by hhoyt. They do manage to grab that pickup, but what are they going to do with it? Let's go on board with messik. Getting 1 kill. He's got plenty of health and armor. Another kill. The problem is they still haven't attacked the base yet, so they've had this Vindicator, but they're still just letting the points rack up. And that lead now down to 13. You see him throwing it to his teammates, turning around, trying to use it for cover first and foremost. Red is up. You see him calling for it. He's just going to grab it himself. Probably fine. Vindicator's down, so it's all going to be... Oh, base damage to DaHanG, taking them both out. Huge shaft kill by DaHanG there. Oh, and a huge answer by GoonChamp. Shafting everybody, taking it right back. It's such a close game. Every single point counts. If you can cap it with 5 points, that is a win. Shaft coming out back and forth, takes him out. Thought he was going to go down there. There he goes. Effortless takes him out with a shoddy. We do see Shaft versus Shaft. He will take him out. Wow, nice. DaHanG right now with the Shaft is really settling in. And this is a map where you're pretty much always going to have Shaft. You can't really deny a weapon very easily on this map. I mean, you can, but you'd really have to dedicate yourself to it.
Defend your base.
All right, so who's going to be over here by the base? You see DaHanG running in there. Oh, the shot from behind by Death Row. He's going to be on the point. He does go down, and everybody goes down. That means the points are going to keep racking up for Egg Control. They're going to be up into the 90s now.
Enemy MacGuffin.
And here in this first round, and you see still a big advantage for Egg Control.
Incoming Vindicator. Attack their base.
Vindicator popping soon. We're going to see who's in position. You got hhoyt down low there. Not much health. The entire green team is there. They're going to turn around and take out Death Row. That should get them the Vindicator. Now, what's going to... Oops. Come on. There we go. GoonChamp's got it. He's going to attack with it. Ooh, dangerous play. I thought maybe he would just kind of cover from the side. He goes down, drops it, and the Vindicator. Who's going to pick it up? Effortless, and that could be a huge kill and grab right there, that power-up. Oh, nice double kill there by Effortless. That's going to send them back to mid. He's going to go on the aggressive, picking them off their spawns. And 91 points for egg control, but that lead is just dwindling moment by moment. Oh, 2 more kills. This time DaHanG on the right side of the base. Just when he gets an opportunity to go one-on-one with that shaft, he has just been melting them. And there you go, up to 99, and this could be the round. What a comeback this would be if they can take this one. Oh, kills trading back and forth, and he goes down. Death Row with the kill, and that could be the one that secures the round. And there it goes, round 1. In the books. What a comeback round for Team Roof.
Game starts in 3, round 2, 1. Fight.
All right, well, for Team Roof, you got to be happy with that comeback, but certainly you would prefer to take control earlier in the map. I should say earlier in the round. Egg control is looking very solid early on. With their power-up control, with their map control, obviously with the score in their favor.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. MacGuffin spawned.
So MacGuffin up. We'll see hhoyt's got it in his hands, and egg control again off to a good start, getting that early cap. One thing that they've actually had a pretty successful time doing is getting the caps to their base. They haven't necessarily been able to hold on to them long. You know, once it becomes kind of a messy scrum. Ooh, 3 quick kills. Everybody in egg control going down. Vindicator's going to be going up soon. We will get out there for it. Everybody rushing the base. Power up is up and goes to Effortless. Doesn't have much armor, so one good shot could take him out if he's not careful. Oh, and there it is. That rail takes him down. Now that Vindicator going to be in the hand of hhoyt. Looking for some free damage. Kills himself. Okay, that's, again, intentional kill. Going to give up that power up to his teammates as well as reset his health. messik now with that Vindicator. We've seen what he can do all day long when he gets that double damage. And now he's got a mega health to back it up.
MacGuffin dropped. Enemy MacGuffin.
Oh, MacGuffin goes down. Who's going to end up with it? So you see an early lead this time. And I like the cutoff. And oh, actually gets the kill into DaHanG. Nice rocket there. I thought he was basically just diving in his face to disrupt him. Smacked him in the face with a rocket, got him down. And now egg control coming right back at him. Scoring points and trying to defend. messik's back there. He's got armor underneath him. So this is a pretty good situation. Now you got to wonder who has timing of the power-ups at this point. When you're defending your base, you're not fighting over Mega or anything in mid, and he runs out of ammo, I think. I don't think that was an intentional weapon switch. 2 bows in a row. Goon there. Dropping the hammer with that Weebo. Goes down to Death Row, though, with that rail. So MacGuffin carrier still kind of weaving his way through the map. It's going to be Effortless in this case. Red armor's up. It's going to be very useful. That means they can take his time. Vindicator comes up soon. He's going to go ahead and try to maybe bank points in the base. Yeah, he's going to rocket jump over to it. Get it clocked in. And now they're going to have to head straight over to that Vindicator. They don't get there in time. So hhoyt now with the Vindicator. As we come across, it's basically a tie game now. Oh, the nice 180. Looking for that armor. Needs another kill here. They need to grab this. And there is that kill. They pretty much wiped it. They're going to throw that MacGuffin, and only a 7 frag lead. But you can see how Roof was able to come back again, just like they did in round 1. Oh, that power up top. messik just chilling. They don't realize he only has 28 health. Otherwise, they might be taking him down. If they challenge that, he can take him out. He does, and lead goes right back to egg control. Death row, though. Look at that tracking with that shaft. Absolutely brutal. So DaHanG's going to have it in his hands. Only 11 HP. Kind of surprised he's not even going to pass it. He's just going to take it all the way around the long way. You do have a ton of health. Armor not popping for him. Already back up to 96 HP. Oh, looking for that blue armor, but now he's got an opponent on him. He throws it away. Probably a smart move right before he goes down. Nobody there waiting for it, though. So egg control able to take advantage of that misstep, caps it back up into the lead and extending it. Give you a quick look at that scoreboard again. It looks like neither team's really been able to establish themselves on defense. You're just seeing these caps going back and forth, back and forth. Sign of a dead even match. I mean, these teams are just so evenly matched up. MacGuffin's going to get planted again, though, for the green team. And at this point, up into the 80s, this is...
Enemy MacGuffin.
Ooh, this is crunch time. Now, Goon there, you saw him decided to wait on it before going for it. They're going to pass it back. And this may take them all the way to the 99 point. You see hhoyt and messik going down in the middle of the area as they're middle of the map rather, as they're in the Vindicator area. Vindicator looks like it went down. Who's gonna have it? DaHanG has it. A little bit of armor, trying to be aggressive here. He actually has the MacGuffin as well, so he's gonna go ahead and rush across the map. He's got plenty of extra health. Looks like he took the mega. Now he's got that power. The power up was so key at the end of the last round. He got 98 on the board. Egg control, basically as soon as they cap again, if they get the opportunity to, they'll be in overtime mode. So 0 opportunity for Team Roof here to let them defend. No room for error. MacGuffin's en route. They really can't let them get this back to their base. 100 armor, 190 HP though. hhoyt's in a great position here. He can let his teammates get in position. All they need is a couple more kills there. Time running out. They need this kill right now on the point. Oh, they're not going to get it. They managed to take him out. And now Team Roof has it back in their hands. What a huge kill right there. So DaHanG on the run. He's got 2 players behind him. He might turn around and throw this. Gets 1 rail, only 41 HP. He might throw it up. Okay, I thought he might throw it up and out of the mid area. That actually would have been pretty clever. Would have required a rocket jump to chase it. Instead, he goes around, finds a clear path, gets it planted in there. And now it's going to be a big scrum over it. It looks like egg control takes it right back. And again, 99 HP, or 99 points on the board, rather. They're going to be in OT. All they have to do is touch the point and defend it for a few seconds. You can bet the entire enemy team is going to be waiting in their base, though. So Vindicator's coming up. Nice control. This is where power-up control, keeping those timings, is so critical. Ooh, it gets erased, though. And now this Vindicator, this could be the game right here. Vindicator in the hands of Goon. If they can get it back to their base and defend for just a few seconds, it could be it for them. They've got the shoddy on board. It is planted. They need a couple of kills. And he goes down the rail from Death Row. Takes out the Vindicator. Now they're going to be a little late to the party, though. And the 100 points on the board. Almost 7.5 minutes. I think that was the longest round we've had all day.
Round 3, 2, 1. Fight.
All right, so it comes down to this. Remember, this is only map 1 in the first set. We could potentially see many more of these, depending on how close this matchup ends up going. But 1 round apiece, this map will be determined this round.
In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ooh, the nice shot by DaHanG up close. 2 really settling in, like I was saying, with his aim. Gets the kill, but unfortunately, I think he's going to be a little late. Nice use of that lift. Throwing it to his teammate to get there just a split second quicker. They're going to have 5 points on the board and looking for more. A couple of kills coming out early. Ooh, big move right there by hhoyt, going up top, getting one kill with the rocket launcher, getting the other kill. MacGuffin not going very far. They're going to be up even further, and they do have the Vindicator on their side. GoonChamp's going to have it. And another big start to the round here by Egg Control. Vindicator's still up top. He's going to head up there and grab it. Out of ammo, so he's just going to be shooting machine gun. And almost half of their score, up to almost 50. I think that Vindicator is going to be over pretty quickly. He's going to lead with it, try to clear a bit of a path. Gets a couple shots off with it. So I spoke too soon. Actually, a pretty good amount of time on that power-up. Oh, then the Weibo with 12 damage, able to get that kill. So finally, we see some points on the board here for Roof. Down 46-0, but of course, we've seen them come back from this before.
Enemy MacGuffin.
Roof is up by...
Enemy MacGuffin.
I believe this is the... I mean, it is the first best of 3. So we would still need... Sorry, covering the action in mid. So yeah, we would need Egg Control to win the best of 3 in order to force it.
Team MacGuffin. Defend your base. Incoming Vindicator.
So Vindicator spawns soon. Keep an eye on that. You do have Roof finally banking some points. They had a real slow start to the round, but we've seen that happen before and seen them come back from it. Messik, though, coming in here. Not much health, but he does have that Vindicator power-up. Double damage coming in. Ooh, more kills coming out. They should be able to grab this one. One more kill will do it. Going to be up into the 60s. If they can cap this, they might be into the 70s. And it looks like DaHanG's going to have a little bit more time. Now that power-up's going to end. But they do have the MacGuffin back in their hands, going back to planet.
Defend your base.
Ooh, all 3 players on purple going down. You see that in the kill feed. Nice pass right across the map. He was there to catch it by messik. No time sitting on the ground. And it's going to be so hard for them to catch up to him. Oh, they do, though. They take him out. I don't even think he got to capture those points. That was a huge play right there. And it's a very, very close game. Even if you can deny 3 or 4 points from a cap, that can be a big, big difference maker. Oh, both teams are getting so locked in right now. Every player. There's DaHanG with that shaft again, basically shooting him around the corner, just instant death. Effortless trying to push him off the point, grabs it, passes it to death row immediately. They'll be on the run, but back up to, or I should say up to 78 points for Egg Control. So inching their way forward. What started off looking like a really wide open round has now just gone back and forth. Very defensive, very slow now. We're almost at the 5-minute point. Nobody even hit 80% yet. But here is Team Roof's opportunity. Do have the Vindicator coming up soon. Vindicator gets grabbed. Who's going to end up with it? It seems like whoever grabs it just immediately goes down with these 2 teams. So red's going to be in their hands. They're also going to have Vindicator. Nice pass to mid. Sitting there waiting for it. That double damage machine gun, so deadly at range. So with 96 points on the board for Roof. Here is Egg Control trying to stay in it and win this tiebreaker round. Oh, they're up to 99. This could be their last stand. They just need to get one more kill, and this is it right here. And they come through. Look at that. So, egg control taking Marina. Is it triple damage? Okay, triple damage. It's always confused me because you see it hit and it only shows you the amount of damage that someone has left. So like if you rail someone, it'll show like 3 damage and like, oh, okay. Whew, so I think that was map 1. Forgive me for losing track. It's been such a close matchup. But yeah, map 1 going to egg control. So yeah, when I said before when they were up 1 round to nothing. Egg control comes back, wins the round 3, taking map 1. So it looks like they're maybe adjusting some strategy. It always cracks me up when they're warming up between maps, but here we go. Map 2 underway. We saw map 1 taken by egg control. They take this one, they can reset the bracket. We almost saw that last week in the Wipeout games. But so far, Team Roof, undefeated. That might be their first map loss, actually. Actually, no, I think they were 2v1 or 2-1 earlier in the day against Prevail, was it? In any case, they have been challenged, but haven't dropped a match yet. So facing that right now on this map, they have to win this map to stay in the advantage, I guess you could say. So Goon's got it in his hands, not a lot of HP. He's going to be on the run, picks up that 50 smart play. Gonna wait for his teammates to get out in front of him, and I like that play. This game type in particular, way more than even something like regular capture the flag, you kind of benefit from waiting and hesitating sometimes. All 3 players in mid ran right into him. DaHanG's gonna have that Vindicator, and the MacGuffin gonna go to him as well. Kind of an interesting play. I'm surprised we've seen that so often. I would think that maybe you would have the damage power up on someone covering your runner, but seems to be working out here. He's got Shaft in his hands. Power up runs out. He just needs 1 kill. Death Row's going to swoop in and help him out, and with 2 people with Shafts, he should be able to get that kill, but not before he throws the MacGuffin, and nice job by DaHanG. And see, that's what you don't really see when you're watching, is the communication, right? The teamwork and coordination to say, oh, hey, rather than me chasing after the MacGuffin, I'm gonna just like wait for my teammate to grab it, sit up here, receive it, immediately dunk it down, get those points. There's a lot of communication that goes on in this game type. It doesn't even necessarily seem that obvious on stream.
Enemy MacGuffin. Enemy MacGuffin.
So kills coming back and forth. See them taking that capture point and taking the lead again. Quick look at the scoreboard here.
Attack their base.
So we'll try to head over to their base. We do see them more or less just hanging out around it. I was about to say, it's been very popular for teams to go into mid and try to cover that area on the approach because there's just so many choke points. Oh, goes down to Effortless. Does hhoyt. He was in good position there. He goes down. So he kills back and forth from the opposite side. And there it is. Oh, it gets the kill on top of the power-up. Gets another kill and another. GoonChamp taking everybody out with the shotgun. Oh, and he gets bounced around. Couldn't quite get the mega health, was right in front of him. So now hhoyt's running in. He's got that Vindicator power up. He's going to be on top. Just trying to turn people away, and just like that, they're already up to 73. Egg control here. Again, looking to reset this bracket in this grand final. And then it would be another best of 3 for it all. Ooh, 3 players taking on Effortless, doing a ton of damage, but going down. And this could be the end of this round. You've got 1 player DaHanG left on, and he manages to get it. He's going to probably just take it. I mean, he's got 190, well, now 190 HP. Plenty of health, didn't just have to throw it blindly. So it's a smart play, actually, to grab it. Now he's going to throw it up top. Ooh, I think it fell, actually. No, it landed in base. Gotcha. And they're just going to throw it right back out. So a nice pass, and he actually caught it. GoonChamp caught that in midair, almost made it back to base. Remember, they're at 99. All they need is 1 cap and a couple of seconds to defend to go up 1 round to nothing. MacGuffin now back in Goon's hands. Ooh, getting cut off again. Effortless right in front of him. So, always got the melee. Looking for the kill. Does actually get a hit with it, but ultimately goes down. And now to be back under Roof's control. You can see Death Row just hiding in the back, just listening for footsteps. There's the ambush. Eats a rail, though. So Vindicator spawning, it looks like egg control backed up. So Vindicator going to be in the hands of, well, nobody. DaHanG gets away with it. Oh, DaHanG now. Vindicator and Mega Health. This could be a big chance for him. He does have the shaft spawned right in front of him. I think he's going around to try to cut them off with the machine gun. Kind of surprising that he didn't go for the shaft there, but again, machine gun on a map like this. Ooh. Infinite range, but he goes down, but not before putting a bunch more points on the board. Now Effortless with that shaft, and this could be a big turnaround. We've seen this before in the last map. Yeah, bracket would reset. So here we go, overtime, 99 points apiece. Every kill matters so much. Oh, he kills himself, the kamikaze. They need 1 more second, and there it is, round over. So Team Roof staying alive here, winning the first round. They can still come back and win this if they just get 2 more map wins. Tournament will be theirs. On the precipice though, so you need, if you're egg control, you can kind of relax a little bit. You still have the 1 map advantage, so it's not like if you lose this, you're out. But a nice comeback there. Again, we've seen fighting in mid heavily, again, like that rail area is so heavily contested in this map. Nice double rail there, eats a rocket. Where is the MacGuffin? hhoyt's gonna have it, heading down by his teammates. Gets hung up for a bit, but it does allow his cover to get out in front. And nice job by Goon of covering and taking out Effortless. They get their early cap, and again, an early lead here by egg control, but we saw that last round. We've seen that a couple of times now, where able to take an early lead, but Team Roof gets it together and comes back with a big counterattack.
Enemy MacGuffin.
All right, messik with the damage, coming through. Vindicator under his belt, nice mid-air tracking, gonna get the kill. Going the aggressive, he's still got that power up in his hands. Another kill behind him. He's only got 20 ammo left, but I think he's gonna be able to get back into his base with it. And still not a single point this round yet for Team Roof, but the way they've been able to come back in the past, you figure they're just never gonna panic. Oh, nice defensive kill there with the MacGuffin. Effortless now has it in his hands. He's gonna scoop up the rail, go through mid, heading up top. Ooh, gets cut off. Nice job anticipating that run, but they do get it back in their hands and finally get some points on the board. And if you're egg control, you really can't feel comfortable with anything at this point. You've got a decent lead right now, but the way that we've seen Roof come back on them, can't take anything for granted. You got to keep your power-up timing on point.
Enemy MacGuffin.
I'm not sure what the chatter was about. I didn't see if there was a melee kill or something. So where is this MacGuffin carrier? Messik's got, he looks like he picked up tons of armor. He's going to be a tank right now. Does need a little bit more health. There's a 50 behind him. There it is. Looks like he's going to take his time, maybe let his teammates soften up the enemy players before diving in there.
Incoming Vindicator.
Vindicator pops soon. Vindicator spawning is actually a really good time to cap because the other team's going to have to decide whether to go after that. Looks like he's going to throw the Vindicator, or throw the MacGuffin to the side, grab the Vindicator. He goes down. Power-ups on the ground. Who ends up with it? Death Row ends up with it. So they give up the opportunity to cap to try to get the power-up. They do get it and end up taking the lead now up to the 40s. And that power-up is just getting tossed. It's getting juggled back and forth between these teams. GoonChamp now, a bit of an opportunity with it. Try to do some damage. It's like racked up more and more points. Again, it was so close last round. Until that timer reaches 100, you really can't take anything for granted. I'm kind of surprised to see them spending this much time sitting on the point. I figured they would have had more of a presence in mid, but again, with every point mattering so much, I think maybe you play a little bit more conservatively in a matchup like this. MacGuffin being passed back and forth. Nothing real crazy happening there, just a 3-on-1. They're going to expect to probably get cut off in their base. We'll move up here. You got the mega health going to Death Row. At least it looked like it went to him. Instantly down to 20 HP, if so, and all three players on Roof go down. Who's got the MacGuffin? They are capturing it in their base. We'll go on board. Where is messik back here? Looks like he's in base. Kill there, and we're at 99 now, and here we go, trying to tie up the rounds here. Just need a couple more kills that can keep him off. A nice shaft to keep him pushed off of that point. If he touches that point, he can reset it. They pushed him away, secured the round win. And they are now one round away. Egg control, match point, 1 round away from resetting the bracket.
Round 3, 2, 1. Fight.
Plasma spam up front. We've seen a lot of aggressive fighting in the outset of these rounds. So armor in Effortless. I'm going to see him. I would be surprised if he doesn't try to grab this. Oh, it gets the big kill, but not before they throw it up there. So nice grab and toss out of reach. And that's going to be an early cap there for Team Roof. Already on the board. Doesn't want to go behind early like they have the last couple rounds. So MacGuffin on the ground. Not sure how. There it is. Just wait. The MacGuffin will run to you eventually.
Enemy Vindicator.
Vindicator on board with hhoyt. We're going to follow him. He's got that shaft. He's also got some armor, but we could do a ton of damage here. There's a couple quick kills. Now he'll be defending with it. This is a big opportunity now. We've seen them go on top big before, though. So egg control in great position. Nice mid-air rail right there. And another hhoyt on fire. And another kill coming off. That's a triple frag. And controlling the mega. So right now, egg control completely running the map. And the score is indicative of that. But of course, again, we've seen that before. And we've seen Roof find ways to come around and come back. So MacGuffin finally moving. It's 41-6. And you almost feel like Roof might have him right where they want him at this point. Just the way these rounds have gone, you never know. So he throws that down in mid. The grab and the throw by messik, but doesn't go very far. And you see it just kind of being kicked around
Enemy MacGuffin.
like a soccer ball. And since it's 9 p.m. Central Time, there's no Europeans around probably to argue with whether or not it's called soccer. Mwahaha. So we've got this capped again for the green squad over here. Up to 55. Looking a little bit more like the last round where they were able to actually hang on and secure it. And this would be a big victory. Remember, they can reset the bracket, make it a best of 3 with this round.
Incoming Vindicator.
Vindicator coming up. This would be huge. Messik down to 2 HP.
Enemy
Surely he's not going to grab it. Okay, he's going to try to cover for Goon, but Goon's really low as well. He kills himself.
Vindicator.
And hhoyt ends up with it somehow. Death Row had it. hhoyt comes in, gets a double kill. That could have been a huge kill there. That allows him to use this Vindicator to take control of this armor, and it's going to do just that. We'll see what they can do with it now. Still only 51 HP, but there's one kill coming out. There's another kill. And you see him pushing out to mid while his teammates try to take control of the MacGuffin. They move it forward. It doesn't go very far yet, though. See him trying to stop that cutoff, and they plant the flag at home. Up to the 80s now. Just need one good defense here to take this round, take this set, and reset the bracket.
Enemy MacGuffin.
Death Row going to be a little bit sneaky about it. We'll take a quick look at the scoreboard while we're waiting. He's got a little bit of armor, trying to be sneaky, and he plants it. Gets 30 points on the board, but he's going to have egg control all over it. We're just going to pretend like hhoyt didn't miss that rocket jump. So you can see egg control right now, not trying to rush things. They got 3 players defending the point, but they have plenty of time since they have such a big lead. They just have to get it moving. One more cap is basically going to get them to overtime. At that point, it's all just a matter of setting up to defend. He's down to 58 HP, actually had 8 HP. Did a good job to pick up that 50. He drops it. messik picks it up.
Defend your base.
And there is the cap. That'll have him at 96. Basically overtime at this point.
Time.
There it is.
Enemy MacGuffin.
Roof's got it moving, but where are they going to go with it? I think they're going to have to go straight down for the Vindicator. Everybody goes down. Vindicator up. One quick rail into him. There's another one in GoonChamp with a clutch kill on the Vindicator.
Their base.
Roof does get the cap, but this Vindicator is going to be crucial if they can get in there and do some damage. They've got the MacGuffin. Ooh, almost moving again, but nice defense. Oh, and a clutch rail. Death Row with 2 rails in a row there. He goes down. It looks like they got the Vindicator back on board on defense, and that was a big turnaround right there. Now Team Roof here trying to finish things off up to the 90s. And it goes right back into the hands. Oh, at the last second, you're seeing rails just landing left and right. Everybody going for the big hits. And now it's going to be overtime for blue team or purple team here. And if they can't touch this, oh, they just barely reset it. But now it's going to be 3v1. They're in here trying to keep it reset, trying to get these kills. They have to get this MacGuffin moving. They've only got about 2 seconds left. And this push here could be their last chance. They're going to have just a couple of seconds. And he can't get to it, so that's going to go to Team Roof coming back. What a back and forth match. We've seen multiple rounds where you thought one team was just going to absolutely run away with it. Egg Control had so many huge leads there. Team Roof not giving up, coming back, taking it, forcing a map 3. So Roof either wants to take it, either really wants to take it early, just not even let them reset the bracket, or they just want us all to stay up even later. But man, what a comeback there by Roof, just showing no fear. There's been multiple rounds now that we've seen where they're down by a ton and just come back and you know, we can't see, to my knowledge, we can't see the pickups. I would be curious to find out if if Team Roof is doing better at keeping track of the power-ups later in rounds. Yeah, these have been some of the longest rounds we've seen all day. Here we go, players are ready. Here's your countdown, 3, 2, 1. Man, it's game time, baby. Connex 5. We're gonna close out the first set of the grand finals one way or another. This is your tiebreaker map. Team Roof can solidify an undefeated victory, or Egg Control can feed them their first loss in 2 tournaments and reset the bracket and have a chance to come back and win it all. The big push early on by Roof. They're going to have first grab of that MacGuffin. Are they going to rocket jump up? Okay, I thought he was just going to toss it. It's going to rocket jump his messik. Coming in with the counterattack, getting it back into their base early. And once again, Egg Control off to a great start with the power-ups and the lead. But we've seen this before, and Roof comes back every time. Vindicator coming up. This would be a huge play for who's going to grab it first. It looks like DaHanG ended up with it, but only with 20 HP. He's got to be careful. Trying to cover his teammates, but he knows he's going to face resistance. As soon as he comes around that corner, dodges one shot. He goes down to another. More shots coming out. Everybody going down. Who is still alive? It looks like hhoyt maybe. Never mind. He goes down to DaHanG's shotty. And MacGuffin dropped again, so it's going to go back into the hands of DaHanG. Neither team really able to establish themselves in base yet this game. There's the toss right before he goes down. You can see it landing right on the pad. Another toss, but this time bounces off the wall, and tie game in the lead now. In the hands of Team Roof. And Egg Control coming right back at him, though, with the counterattack. They'll have an opportunity to regain this lead. Red armor goes to Goon. That's going to be a big boon there. He'll be able to defend now with a little extra protection. There's one kill. And going up against defense with armor, you got to be careful. You can't just trickle in one at a time, right? It'll be a war of attrition. And all the while, they're just racking up the points. Lead goes right back to them. All right, Vindicator coming up soon. You've seen a big hold there by Egg Control, but again, we've seen that before. So putting themselves well on their way to a victory here to try to reset the bracket. But of course, anything can happen when you're dealing with these two teams. Vindicator and MacGuffin both being fought over in mid. Everything going down. Shafts coming out. You see Vindicator going down again. MacGuffin going down again. Nobody able to really, they're just like pushing against each other. It's sort of a tug of war. And I think we finally saw a cap there, and that cap ends up going to Egg Control. They're going to be defending, and they get a couple quick kills. That'll put them up into the 70s. We'll see what they can do to try to lock their side down.
Enemy MacGuffin. Team MacGuffin.
Nice pass there to get it back onto the point. And they'll be now into the 80s, so really knocking on the door of taking a one-round lead. Death Row with a couple kills. He's trying to push in. Got teammates around him trying to get this MacGuffin moving. They will. They pass it up top. Nobody waiting for it. So Effortless will pick it up. He'll be down low, and he's going to be surrounded. He goes down. Everyone going down. And now it's back in the hands of messik, and an opportunity here to probably get up to 99. They're up to 90s right now. Get a couple of kills, and they could finish off this round. Ooh, overtime hits. They do have a player on it, though. Everybody goes down. So Roof's going to be on the run with it. What can they do here to try to get back into this one, 70 points down. I don't know if they've made a 70-point recovery before. They've come back from huge deficits in this matchup. I like him taking his time, soaking up some resources. Even grabbing some armor. Vindicator's going to be up soon, though, so smart play there. He's going to put it in there and then go try to fight for the Vindicator because he knows that's where the fight's going to be. Oh, and big rail takes out hhoyt, who had it in his hands. And everyone goes down for the green team, so DaHanG now with armor and Vindicator. He'll be pushing forward. A little bit late to the party, though, and that allows them to get that MacGuffin moving.
MacGuffin dropped. Team MacGuffin. MacGuffin dropped. Enemy MacGuffin. Attack their base. Overtime. Overtime.
Oh, overtime coming and has no choice. Has to be aggressive here. Can he get there in time? He can't. And the round ultimately goes to egg control. They cut out to a huge lead. It was, what, a 72-point lead at one point? Roof looked like they were coming back, and just a huge run at the end. They're able to push him away. DaHanG, he had that power up, but just couldn't quite get there in time. The shaft push, the shaft knockback, was just keeping him out of range. We've seen that a couple of times. Smart play, though. When you're trying to keep people away physically and you're just trying to keep them from jumping on that point for another split second. Such a clutch way to do it.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. MacGuffin spawn.
All right, MacGuffin up and running. We'll see.
Enemy MacGuffin.
Damage, kills, traded back and forth. These teams have been so even in fragging ability that early on, it's just a big mess in mid, honestly. And once again, early cap here by egg control, but a quick response by Roof. Plenty of health and armor for DaHanG, and he picks up the red. Going to be in great position here to defend after capping this.
Enemy Vindicator.
Vindicator comes up. We'll see who's got it in messik. He's going to have a ton of extra health, so he'll be able to push in and do a ton. Ooh, do big damage here if he can get anyone in his view. There's 2 quick kills, looking for the triple kill. Might be enough to just push him away here. They're looking for some peak damage on him, but he's going to grab it and throw it. Dare them to go after it. Take him down again. He's still got that extra damage.
Triple frag.
And a huge triple frag there for messik.
Enemy MacGuffin. MacGuffin.
Still just taking players down in mid.
Team MacGuffin. Defend your base.
All right, so it looks like a cap this time. Back in the base of egg control.
Enemy MacGuffin.
Remember, if they win this round, they reset the bracket.
MacGuffin dropped. Team MacGuffin. Enemy MacGuffin. Enemy MacGuffin.
Oh, you can see the MacGuffin carrier right in front of them. They're going to pick it up and throw it. Who's going to pick it up next? It's in that base. There it is. Death Row picked it up. So he will be looking for 0 enemy players in his base. Honestly, I thought they were going to have the cutoff there. So a pretty easy cap there, and that's going to allow them to build a bigger lead. It could be that power-ups are spawning, and it's possible egg control's backing up to try to pick those up. It looks like some armor got picked up on their side, coming in with a good stack of armor, but getting whittled down en route. So Death Row's going to be in here, back to the wall. He goes down. Double kill by messik.
Enemy
MacGuffin going to be on the run again. Who's got it? This is going to be messik. Back up top. He'll be capping it. Still a long way to go, though. Down by almost 40, and Vindicator on the way. Who's got the Vindicator? There it is. Death Row. No extra armor, so he's going to be very vulnerable here. Ooh, he's got to watch those shots to the back. Able to get 1 kill. He's looking for attack mode, and it can be a little bit tricky when you've got the power up and you're trying to be an attack. You don't want to just jump out and get triple teamed. Instead, he gives that power up, and this is going to be a huge defense round so far. GoonChamp up top with that Vindicator, still pushing them away, and they might be able to take the lead right back from them on this one. But was a pretty big lead by Roof, dissipating just like that. And they're gonna touch the 80, so right at 80. DaHanG finally gets it, but he goes down, and this could be a big chance now. Remember, if they take this round, they win the match and reset the bracket. Egg Control right now making a big push. Everybody's weak, but they are fighting right over it now. The question is, in such an intense moment in the match, is everyone still keeping their timing, still keeping power-up awareness? You don't want to do something silly like give up a red and a keg. So where is the MacGuffin carrier? Here it is. It's DaHanG. As soon as he caps this, they're going to be in the 60s. There they are, 61, 62. We just saw a big defense, or a defensive hold there, I should say. Oh, nice slowdown there by DaHanG. Big defensive bubble usage. Nice grab and toss, though, to get it out to his teammate. Oh, and he gets killed and tossed right back. And here comes Roof again. If Egg Control wins this round, they reset the bracket. If Roof wins, they'll be one round away from finishing it off. And they've tied it up. They've taken the lead. Let's get a view from in base, hopefully. Gets grabbed and tossed to mid. It gets tossed again with the relay. Death Row gonna have it. He's gonna throw it back to his teammates. Effortless, meanwhile, picked up that Vindicator. He's gonna be in mid. Terminating with extreme prejudice, trying to close this down. And there it is. They're in overtime mode. They just need a couple more kills. They are going to be able to touch that. Big rail comes out, but doesn't get the kill. They know they're going to have a counterattack coming. A couple more seconds. Nice job using the shaft to push people off the point. We've seen that a couple of times already. It does not keep them off, so they keep overtime resetting. Can they get there in time? Can they push them off? They're staying alive. Oh, Roof gets a big kill there to keep him from touching, and another round goes to Team Roof. And this is now tournament point for Team Roof. Look how even the total damage is between these two teams. We've seen so many matches in the past where one or two players just have way more damage than everyone else. Remarkably close for these three teams, especially given how much time we played. So here we go, tournament point for Team Roof in the purple. Set point for Egg Control in green, trying to reset the bracket and force another best of three.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
GoonChamp, you can see, grab the Mega, hiding, trying to get an angle on the MacGuffin, but they sneak in and grab it. So nice play there to get that moving. Who had it? There it is, hhoyt. He's gonna cap it. It seems like the first cap always goes to Egg Control, and then it's always a counterattack there by Roof.
Incoming Vindicator. Team MacGuffin.
Nice pass up top. DaHanG's waiting for it, but he knows he's got company. Good 2v1 there. They're gonna head down low, and that Vindicator goes to messik. He'll be on the run with it. Let's catch up with him. Looking for the Mega. He did get it, and so this is gonna be dangerous now. He can push in with that Mega. He can wipe the entire team if he gets an angle on them. There's a couple more kills, tons of damage coming out. He's just gonna stroll across the map. A little bit carefully, he's got two players in front of him. Oh, and he goes down, but nice job by his teammates. Clearing a path. Goon's gonna go ahead and cap it, tie it up, and take the lead. Oh, that pass up against the wall. Don't think that's where he wanted it to go. They did get it moving off the point.
Enemy MacGuffin. Enemy MacGuffin.
So MacGuffin getting picked up. Not sure why we were stuck in black and white mode there. That was fun. It's a throwback. It's vintage. So here we go. Effortless over here. He's got a little bit of armor sneaking around the side of base. As soon as he caps, it's basically going to be a tie game. Got shaft in his face, but he's got plenty of armor to fight it off. Oh, he does go down, and two players coming in for green. They're going to knock him off that point. MacGuffin gets thrown into mid. That's going to be caught, intercepted, thrown right back. Big shotgun blast by DaHanG. Now, where is the MacGuffin? Oh, it's stuck up top there. I was about to say it was right behind him. They do manage to grab that MacGuffin, though, and they're going to cap it. That's going to put the lead right back in the hands of Roof. Remember, this is the deciding round of this map. Deciding round of this set as well, so this will either close things out or reset the bracket. Ooh, Rocket's coming down from up top. You got the power-up spawning right there. Big fight over it. Who's going to end up with it? DaHanG ends up with it, only 23 HP. He's going to try to stack back up a little bit. Get some better use out of it. He doesn't want to give this right back up. Not in such a tight game with so much at stake. Nice double back. Gets the kill. He's going to have Shaft if he wants it. Oh, misses with the rocket. He's got a chance, though, to erase GoonChamp. He does. And defending with the Vindicator going to be huge. They should be able to build a pretty big lead here. Oh, and he does go down, so there might have been a little bit of time left on that power-up. Not quite sure. But this MacGuffin will be moving right back across the map, and now some armor on the side of hhoyt. Nice job getting cover from his teammates. Red armor is up. Who's going to grab it? Looks like GoonChamp managed to pick it up. GoonChamp with the MacGuffin and armor. They're going to be trying to defend now. Remember, they're trying to stay alive here. This round goes to their opponents. They will be out. They'll get ultimately second place, so, you know, not the worst of the worst, but man, such a close match here. Trying to push out, trying to pressure that red armor. Goes down. Did some damage, though, and that could be key. They do get that red. There's a double kill by hhoyt with that shaft. Meanwhile, MacGuffin is still kind of hanging around over by their base. It gets picked up in mid, and what is he going to do with it? Oh, he just hurls it across the map up top. We've seen people try to get it over that awning a couple times and fail. Kind of a tricky pass. And it does go down, and here we go. It's back on the side of Team Roof, trying to close out this tournament up into the 70s. They can anticipate a counterattack. Power up is up. GoonChamp's telling his teammates to grab it, and this could be their last chance to stay alive. It's up to the 80s. Messik's got to do some damage here. He's got 110 armor or so. Plenty of health. Getting in there, double kill, clears them off, and that's going to get them the MacGuffin and a chance to answer right back with an attack of their own. Messik on the run. Nice call by his teammate. You saw him just spin 180. That's his teammate communicating to him where those targets are. He's trying to clear a path. And there we go. They do have it in their hands, trying to defend. If they can pull in a big defense here, that would be huge. As soon as Team Roof gets this back into their base, they're basically going to be in overtime. Oh, you see that in mid, everyone right now is just moving a little bit slower, a little bit more careful. This almost feels like late in a wipeout match. In the way that every death is amplified, nobody wants to die. You see him throwing that MacGuffin in mid. GoonChamp able to get there. He goes down, though. Who's got it in their hands now? Trying to catch up with it. Nope, they're still throwing it. hhoyt's going to toss it towards his base. Oh, but there's an enemy there. Nice pickup there. And the clutch rail shot, so they're going to have it. Effortless just going to throw it. Nobody's really able to grab this MacGuffin with any amount of armor. You see armor getting taken by purple. We'll see if they can get an actual carry with some armor. Here's messik with 50 armor. He is the only one in the game with any real armor. Oh, they're going to hang on for the Vindicator? Interesting moment here. Interesting decision to be made. Oh, he's going to throw it down and go for the Vindicator. Interesting. That could end up being a brilliant move. We'll see how that works out. He gets the Mega and the Vindicator after throwing down the MacGuffin, and now he's going to be capping it, putting him right up to 82 points, and he'll have that Vindicator to defend with, and they can reset the bracket if they can hold him off for about another 30 seconds or so. Oh, and he goes down to the rocket. Death row now. He's going to kill himself, I think, just to pass it to his teammate. So Effortless now. He has an opportunity to close out this tournament. Got the power up in his hands. He's heading back to base. And for both teams, it's essentially overtime for both teams. They're just going to need to hold them off for a few seconds after capping. And it all comes down to these next couple moments. Upwards of 8 minutes in this round. I think this is the longest round. We cast it all day. Did he actually get the cap? And he did. So they'll be at 98 points. We'll see that red armor get grabbed, but it's overtime right now, so they have to get into their base. And green is there, and they get it moving. So 99 points for Roof. It is pretty much sudden death at this point. Whoever can get a cap and defend it for just a few seconds will win this set and either the match or reset the bracket, depending on which team can take it. It's overtime again. This time Purple gets in there. And look at those scores. Look how many points, how much damage on the board. It's been such a long, intense matchup. But now we're at 99-99, one round apiece, one map apiece. Could not be any closer. DaHanG throws it down, trying to get a teammate over there to it.
MacGuffin dropped.
And it gets dropped. Goon's gonna have it under his control. He'll be running across the map, trying to take the low path. He's getting pushed across. Up that lift, nice use of the lift, but Death Row cut him off completely. So now Death Row gonna have it in his hands. And a little bit of armor, so should be pretty safe to dunk this one home.
Defend your base.
Vindicator coming in. The question is, can they get there in time? They've only got 2 seconds left, and he gets blocked, and the defeat coming out. They went for the Vindicator. They couldn't get there. The body block coming up huge, and Team Roof comes through with the victory.